Hi guys, so it's 3 a.m. and I've decided to film this video to tell you guys all I know about the ordinary 30% AHA plus 2% BHA peeling solution. This is a 10-minute exfoliating facial by The Ordinary, and I've been using it for a couple of months now. I started using it in around November last year and it's May currently. I've had a terrible experience because of misusing it. So that's why I need to tell you guys everything that you need to do and not do while using this product. So the first thing that you need to keep in mind is that do not apply this to a dirty face. Whether you have makeup on, sunscreen on, anything on, you need to take it off completely. This is why makeup wipes are not a good idea to clean your face. Because as we all know, I hope we all know, makeup wipes are not a good solution to, removing all the residue and making sure that you have a clean face. So you either double cleanse your skin if you have makeup, so micellar water and then your favorite cleanser, or if you're not wearing any makeup, like I'm not wearing any makeup right now, I'm just wearing my morning skincare. So I'm just gonna go use my cleanser, wash my face, and then I'll be right back, so stay tuned. Alright guys, so I am back, and the reason my face isn't wet is because it specifically says on the bottle that you need to apply to a clean and dry face. Yes, it says here, that's the first line. It says that wait for skin to dry before application. So that is why I just let my skin dry. And sometimes the most basic thing you can do as a responsible person would be to just bother enough to read the labels, to read the bottle, the packaging, and the instructions that come with it, because that can help you avoid a lot of basic mistakes, right? So you get a couple of instructions on here. I'm not reading all of them, I'll just go through them as I enter the process. Okay, so I'm kind of nervous about this part because I know there are a lot of you guys out there who are skin experts. I'm just someone who has been using these products for a couple of months, and I want to share my experience with you guys and what little research I did myself, some things that I've come across the internet, on Instagram, YouTube, seeing a lot of people use it. So I just thought I would share all of those in one video. So let's get right into it. And I'm gonna have to take my glasses off, not to mention I'm blind without them. Kind of, like not literally, but my eyesight is terrible. Alright, so I'm gonna take like not too much but not too little, because you want to make sure you're covering your main areas. And you know what, I'm just gonna use this mirror to guide me. Right, so I'm taking this. Step 1, do not touch the dropper to your face, because that's going to transfer bacteria to the dropper. Whoops. Starting with my forehead, 1 drop on my cheek, other cheek, a little bit on my chin. So I think that's pretty much it. I'm just quickly gonna spread it out. Now guys, don't put it too close to your eye area, not too close to your lip area. My nose has a lot of blackheads and I really have a pore issue. My skin is oily and quite acne prone. I have a lot of pores, visible pores, we all have pores, but yeah, I have terribly visible pores and I have terrible blackheads, textured skin. So yeah, my skin is so not perfect, it's far from perfect. I feel like there's some areas that I haven't applied to, so I'm just gonna go ahead and take a little bit more just here. No, it might look like I am touching the dropper to my skin, but I'm actually not. And go ahead, apply a little bit to your neck as well, but I'm not doing that because it might get a little too messy for me to handle in this video. So I'm trying my best to make sure that I apply in like one stroke, in like one direction, that I spread it out using one stroke in the same direction. I'll tell you why, because the couple of times that I used it in the beginning, I got a little scared that there's something I'm doing wrong or that the product isn't right, because I would just rub it like in circles, lightly, but still I would, my motion of application would be circles, right? And then I searched it up on the internet, and it turns out that because of the oxygen present in the air, you're just, when you're tapping it or when you're moving around in circles, you're just kind of mixing it up with the product. So it turns a little whitish. If that's happening with you, if that's happening with your product, it's completely normal. There's nothing wrong. It doesn't really affect the effectiveness of the product. But if you want to avoid that, then try applying in one single stroke in the same direction. right? So now it's on. It says that it's a 10-minute mask, as I mentioned earlier. It's a 10-minute exfoliating facial, actually, that's what it says. But yeah, I'm gonna apply it to my skin for about 7 minutes, right? So I'll take it off, I'll rinse it in about 7 minutes. Before I start, you know, just go away and not have you guys stick with me through the whole process, I want to talk to you guys about the terrible experience that I had mentioned earlier. So when I bought this, I was like, oh, you know what, this is the solution to all my skin issues. I'm gonna apply it regularly and everything will magically just be fine. So what I did was I started using it once a week, twice a week, thrice a week, and I left it on longer than 10 minutes most of the times. And before I knew it, my skin started breaking out. I was doing everything else the right way, I guess. I mean, I had not changed any other things in my skincare routine. I was not, like, basically everything else was the same. So it took me a while to figure out that my skin was actually reacting to this. It was not purging, because there were literally big red bumps over here all along my cheek lines, my contour lines, whatever you call it. And they would just keep coming. And they would hurt. It would be a little painful as well. So I did my research, and the bottom line was that I was reacting to this because I was using this too often. So it even says on the box, again, I was dumb enough not to listen to it. It even says on the box that do not use more than, I think, twice or thrice a week. So I left using it, like I completely stopped using it for about a month or two. Like I didn't even touch it at all. And I saw my skin get better and better, and those bumps never showed up again, right? So, I mean, I think I can fairly say now that it was my skin reacting to this. So if you're a beginner, I would say use it once, let it, you know, just don't touch it for the next 10 days. Then use it again, and maximum, like, it takes time to introduce new skincare into your routine. Your skin needs time to get used to it. If you just start applying such strong ingredients on your skin, all of a sudden your skin's just gonna get confused and it will react to it. And my skin's also very, very, very sensitive, so that's one of the reasons that I reacted to this. Okay, if anybody is wondering where I bought this from, it was from an Instagram page that I will tag in my description. And I mean, there are a lot of rumors going around that there are a lot of fake ordinary products being sold in Pakistan, but I watched a couple of videos, I did a lot of research on the internet, and all of the ingredients, all of the products that I own by The Ordinary seem pretty authentic to me. Most of them, other than this actually, every other product I own is bought from Bag Gallery, but this one was from an Instagram page. And the texture, okay, so there are a few signs to recognize whether or not this is authentic. So the number one sign is the color that I just showed you. It's this deep blood. It looks like grape juice, you know, the one that you get from Nestle. I think that's as close as I can get to describing the color. Number two would be, I'm just talking about this particular ingredient product. So the second sign would be how your skin feels once you apply it. So the texture is slightly sticky. It's not runny like water. It's quite thick and dense. But when you apply it to your skin, you will feel a tingling sensation, right? It smells a little funny. It smells funny, like, I don't know, I would describe it as a little sour, maybe. Like, yeah, if I had to guess how this would taste, I would say it would taste sour. But yeah, anyway, so it smells a little funny. I told you about the color. Your skin will feel this slight tingling sensation, especially when you apply it for the first couple of times. And every other time you apply, like even right now, my skin's tingling a little bit, which is completely normal. But if your skin is itching or it's hurting or it's just, you know, you will feel it when it's not normal. So that's when you need to be careful and you need to check or discontinue your product. So a little bit of tingling sensation is normal. Not only is it normal, it's good because it tells you that the product's working and the product's probably authentic. Other than that, I think the last sign of telling whether it's authentic or not would be how your skin feels afterwards. Now, I mean, I had a friend try it when she came over at my place. I had my cousin try it, and a lot of people have reviewed it on the internet as well, that even after the first application, even after immediately rinsing it off your face, you feel an immediate difference. Like your skin feels cleaner, maybe softer, just a little bit. But yeah, that is how it makes you feel. So I'm guessing this is 100% authentic. So these are the few signs that you should keep in mind when trying to decide whether your BHA AHA solution is authentic or not. Now it has been 5 minutes since I applied it. I'm gonna just wait for another minute, almost 6 minutes, so I'm gonna wait for another minute and then I'm gonna go rinse it off. Now there are a few things that you need to know about the aftercare, which I think I still have a minute, so I'm just gonna let you know about them. This makes your skin super sensitive to sun. So I apply it at nighttime, and usually I avoid applying it on days when I know that I'm going to spend a lot of time in the sun the next day. Now I have no plans for tomorrow. It's a Sunday. I know I'm going to stay at home indoors the whole day, so it's pretty safe to apply this, right? So I would say the best time to apply this, if you think that you might have any kind of sun exposure the next day, would be evening. Like whenever the sun goes down, you apply it, and then you let your skin rest a little bit. And even if you do have to go in the sun, avoid it. But even if you really do have to, lather on a lot of sunblock. Keep reapplying it if you are outdoors for a longer period of time. And don't just rely on sunblock for your sun protection. Wear a hat or the dupatta, stay in the shade, whatever you need to do, because again, your skin could react badly. Also, if you guys noticed, I put on a very thin layer of the product. You do not need to just rub it all in your face, okay guys? That is so not how this works. A thin layer is perfectly fine. Maybe my layer is a little too thin because, as I said, I'm being very cautious with this. I'm being very careful. Also because I'm recording this in front of you guys for the first time ever. I'm not putting a song in the background, or I'm not doing a voiceover, and this is just too unfiltered. And I hope you guys like it and don't judge me too much for it. But as I said earlier, I am just sharing my own personal experience. So I think it's time to rinse off. I'm gonna go quickly rinse it off and see you guys in a bit, okay? Okay guys, so I am back. First thing you need to know about rinsing it is that it says on the packaging, rinse with lukewarm water, right? So not cold, not hot, definitely not hot, but lukewarm. I'm not really sure what the science is behind that. I'm sure, well, hot speaks for itself, right? Because you don't want to, you know, worsen your skin condition. Hot water is terrible for your skin. And I guess not cold because they want your skin to be thoroughly clean. They do not want any residue left. I'll just quickly look it up for you guys. Why? Okay, so I didn't really find anything specific, but it does say that lukewarm water is usually recommended so that no product is left behind. Before my skin dries up, before my face dries up, I'm going to quickly go in with this. I don't know if you guys can see what this is. I don't know why my camera won't focus, but anyways, this is the Ordinary Natural Moisturizing Factors plus HA, which stands for hyaluronic acid, and I'm just going to quickly apply it to my still damp skin. Now, if you guys don't know, well, I hope all of you do know if you're watching this video, that moisturizers, hydrators, they're all supposed to go on damp skin. So like the moment you get out of your washroom after washing your face, I think it takes enough, it has already dried up a little bit, right? So it's not dripping wet, and you can just quickly apply your moisturizer. Now I'm just going in. My skin definitely feels very clean. Oops, I was not supposed to put this under my eyes because I want to put my caffeine solution under there. Don't forget your neck, guys. Don't neglect your neck, please. It's actually one of the main areas, one of the first areas to show signs of aging, your hands and your neck. So every time you apply any kind of products to your face, apply it a little bit to your neck and hands as well. So yeah, as I was saying, apply your moisturizer to a damp face. Now, I'm not going to apply any other product, and you shouldn't either. Hyaluronic acid seems fine. I mean, you can apply that with your after your BHA AHA peel, but do not apply vitamin C. But do not apply any acids like lactic acid, mandelic acid, azelaic acid, any direct acids, not even retinol, because like I said, your skin's already so sensitive after your chemical peel. All it needs is hydration and moisture, not moisturize. Yeah, moisture. And this little moisturizer over here has both of these. But if you want, go ahead, use any other moisturizer that you use. I wouldn't recommend one with fragrance because again, that can irritate your skin, right? So that's it for my post-chemical peel skincare. But I am going to quickly apply a little bit of my caffeine solution. Whoops, I was about to put it on in my eye. Just gonna dab a little bit of my caffeine solution because I just recently started using it and I want to see if it even works. So again, quick tip, use your ring finger, which is this one in case you guys don't know. Use your ring finger to apply anything you need, to tap lightly underneath your eyes, because this is one of the most sensitive areas on your face. The skin here is super sensitive, and this finger applies least pressure. So I think this one or this one, I'm not sure which one, applies most pressure. So there's nothing wrong with using these fingers, as long as you're just not being very aggressive and harsh. Generally, for all over your face, do not apply things very harshly. Just learn to tap lightly, massage lightly. And yeah, I'm sorry guys, this video was a little longer than I expected, but there were a lot of things that I wanted to share with you guys. There were a lot of things that I needed to just make sure that everybody knew before using their peel. I had an experience to share, so I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope this was helpful. I hope that you might have learned something from this. I just realized I should have turned my brightness up a little bit. Anyways, so that's all you need to know about this little product, and I hope you guys will share it and like, comment, follow, subscribe, share, whatever. And I will see you guys hopefully in another video if this one gets good reactions. Alright guys, take care, good night, bye bye.